All right, folks, listen, this is a live stream, and I'm not going to be really interacting with the viewers too much. I'm going to be showing nothing but information in this video. So a lot of it is new info, but I'm going to mix it up with, I have to lay some foundation, that's why you'll see a few older things too. But mainly it's new stuff, okay? And so let me start by, if you're new to the channel, you are not going to grasp the magnitude of this. You have to watch many videos and make sure you watch my live streams only, because I haven't done a pre-recorded video in over a year. So go to the live stream section of this channel and watch all the live streams. Okay, that way you can fully grasp the magnitude of this incredible puzzle, okay? Because Elvis is the beast out of the sea in Revelation, okay? The book of Revelation tells you about a beast out of the sea. Elvis is the beast out of the sea, okay? And Trump is the replacement twin for Elvis's identical twin that was sacrificed at birth, or he died, who knows? But Elvis had an identical twin who died at birth, and Trump is the replacement twin, okay? He is the devil in the flesh, but Elvis is the real Antichrist, okay? And Trump's going to make sure that Elvis is worshipped. And Obama plays a big part in this too, okay? That's why he was the president right before Trump, okay? Anyway, and their birthdays and everything is, all connected to this, okay? Because my other prediction, I have two predictions. I'm sorry, I didn't even tell you the predictions. That on June 11th, there's going to be a spectacular event in Seattle, okay? The King County area, okay? Because Elvis was known as the King. Seattle's in King County in Washington State. And Elvis died at the age of 42. Washington's the 42nd state, okay? Everything connected to Elvis connects to Seattle, okay? And and my other prediction, and remember, that's June 11th. And my other prediction is that Trump gets his head wound on August 4th, okay? And he survives that head wound. And that's Obama's birthday, by the way, August 4th. Trump gets the head wound and survives. Okay, now, but he's going to be pronounced dead, okay? Anyway, he heals from his deadly wound. Let's put it that way. All right, now, so like I said, Elvis is the beast out of the sea. He's the kraken. He's the phoenix rising. He is the sea goat. Even his birth sign, this is the sea goat. The Capricorn symbol is the sea goat. He is the goat. But out of the sea. He's the beast out of the sea, all right? And where else would they birth Elvis? Because see, Elvis has the EL in his name. That's what this whole video is about the EL. Just so you better pay attention. This is super important information. EL means God in Hebrew, okay? So where else would they birth El than the obvious place? Because El means God in Hebrew, right? So Seattle is the anagram for EL state. So the state of El is Seattle, the state of God, they're saying, okay? And Washington, that's where Washington is. Washington was supposedly our first president, right? And he's the father of our country, right? Okay, we only have one father, and that's our Father in heaven. But listen, and where else are they going to birth Elvis? Where else are they going to birth El? Then it has to be in the El state, right? And what does birth El equal? EL birth El equals the exact same as the word Lucifer, as the name Lucifer. Lucifer equals EL birth. So just ask yourself, where else are they going to birth El other than Seattle? By the way, I have tons of stuff on that, but I'm not going to go into that. I just wanted you to understand the EL, okay? They're going to birth EL out of the sea in Seattle, okay? Now, so, I have some bonus footage that I've shown before. I'm going to show that at the end of this video because it's super important that I re-show it, that particular thing, because it connects to the EL. Okay, so here we go, folks. This is going to be starting the video, okay? If anyone gets in late and they don't understand, tell them they got to watch the replay and watch it again. Okay, so Elvis, he has the EL in his name. EL means God in Hebrew, okay? And, you know, the Bible tells you that he's going to have the 666, you know, in his name. Okay. Elvis, his name is the 666. Okay. He's the God 666. Look, Roman numerals, VI in Roman numerals equals 6. V is 5 and I is 1. Okay. So VI is 6 and S means more than one. So it's L6s. He's the L6s. Okay. Are you understanding that? He is the God 666. Okay. I'm just establishing a foundation for what I'm about to show because it's all about the EL. Okay. And EL means God in Hebrew, right? Okay. Now, EL, this is what EL equals. Okay. So just keep remembering this. You'll see it throughout the video. So EL, this is what it equals. This is the forward numbers. This is the backward numbers, okay? The forward numbers is 17. Backward is 37, okay? The reduced numbers are 8. Okay, and by the way, reduce means like 1 plus 7 is 8, you know, that kind of thing. Like 3 plus 7 is 10. That's what kind of reduces, all right? Anyway, so just remember EL, the word EL, which means God, all right? Now, it's funny that Elvis, he was born on the 8th day. And if you use the time and date calculator, if you go from the first of the year to the 8th day, if you don't add the day, it's 7 days. If you add the day, it's 8 days. So it's kind of interesting. It goes from the first to the 7th to the 8th day. Do you get it? Which I was showing the EL. EL, the forward numbers equals 178. Do you see it? 178. And it's 178. You see? Elvis is born on 1/8. And he had an identical twin. There was 2 of them. You see what I'm saying? just keep watching, folks. Hold on, give me a second here to get organized. And interestingly enough, 1/7, the prime numbers for the 17, because remember it's EL equaled 17 and then 8 reduced EL, the word EL. 17th prime number is 59, the 8th prime number is 19, and look, it equals 78. Remember, I just showed you the 7/8, remember? With their date when Elvis was born, 7/8. And look, if you add the 25 to the 78, 78 plus 25 equals 103. Look, the 103rd prime number is 563. You add the 103rd, you get 666. So, because everything connected to Elvis connects to the 666, which I've shown many videos, okay? So again, that was the EL number, right? Because EL equaled 17/8, right? And remember, Elvis 178, you know, from the first of the year to his birthday. See what I mean? Okay, now let's move on. Let me put that away. Sorry, folks. This is a mess here. All right. What is this? I forget even what I have here. Hold on. That was what I was showing. Sorry. You remember I was just showing you this a minute ago? The 103, 103. The 103rd prime number. By the way, Seattle slew, because you know, let me talk to you about that first. Hold on. Seattle slew. See, this is how crazy this is. The year Elvis died on August 16, 1977, that same year, there was a horse that won the Triple Crown, the most prestigious race in horse racing. A horse called Seattle Slew won the Triple Crown, and he did it on June 11th. And that's when I'm telling you Seattle's going to be struck, June 11th. And what does slew mean? Slew means to violently kill. So the year Elvis died, that same year there was a horse that won the Triple Crown on June 11, 1977, and his name was Seattle Slew, because they're going to destroy that place. And it's King County, right? Elvis was known as the king, and horse racing is the sport of kings, okay? And Martin Luther King was supposedly killed He was killed in Memphis, Tennessee. Elvis lived in Memphis, Tennessee. So the king had the king whacked. Okay? And Martin Luther King is now named after Seattle's King County. So Martin Luther King is now named after Seattle's King County. And what happened to Martin Luther King? King, get it? Do you understand now? Are you getting it? All right, now let's move on. All right. Oh, no, not move on. I was trying to tell you that about the 103rd, because I was connecting it to, to this 7825. 103rd was equal to 666 prime if you add it up. And the 103rd Kentucky Derby was one of the three races that Seattle Sioux had to win that year. He won the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, and then the Belmont. The Kentucky Derby was the 103rd running. So he won the 103rd running, remember, And I explained why that was so important, but I'm not going to get into that now. But well, actually, you know what? I should get real quick. So the Kentucky Derby was because I told you it was the 103rd running that Seattle Sioux won. It was one of the three races in the Triple Crown. Kentucky is the 15th state, right? And the 15th letter of the alphabet is the crown. The O is a crown, okay? And so it was running Kentucky, and it was the 103rd running. So if you put a crown on the 103, look, so because remember I just showed you that the 103rd prime was 563. You add the 103, you get 666. So the 103. So if you add a crown, so he won this. He won the 103rd running of the Kentucky Derby that year. The year he won the Triple Crown, Seattle Sioux. So Kentucky's the 15th state, so it's a crown, right? Kentucky Derby. So he gets a crown. You put the crown on the 103. 103 with a crown, right? And what is 103? What is the 100? I mean, what is the 1030th prime number? Is, look, it's 8219. And why is that important, 8219? Because 8219 equals this. Oh, before I show that, I might as well show that now. I messed it up, but here. So Seattle equals 8219. See? That's why. Seattle's numbers, it's 82 and then reduces 19. Okay? So that's, you see how it's a perfect puzzle. And from Elvis's birthday to January 8th, the 8th day is 2.19%. So it's 82.19%. 8 days is 2.19%. See, it's 8219. Seattle is 8219. See? It's a perfect puzzle. And why am I showing that? Because look, the prime numbers for 17, and why am I showing 17? Because remember, EL equals 17, right? EL equals 17. E is the 5th letter, L is the 12th letter. So that's why I'm showing the 17. You see that? 17 kind of. One, if you separate the numbers of 17, 1 is 7, the first prime number is 2, the 7th prime number is 17. You add it up, it's 819. Because remember, I was telling you the 178, remember when I was showing you? That's the EL, 17, and then reduced number was 8 for L. So you have 819. 8 to 19, get it? 8 to 19, Anyway, I know that's kind of confusing, but I had to show that, okay? Anyway, real quick, back to the 103rd thing. This is what I forgot. So remember I told you that Seattle Sioux won the 103rd Kentucky Derby, all right? From the first of the year to the 103, to 10/3, October 3rd, is 1,737 days. And that's the EL. See, EL equals 1737. So it's just, I'm just showing you the connections. Okay, it's going to get better. This is like the worst part of the video, okay? I was just laying some groundwork, okay, for what you're about to see. All right. So remember, we're talking about the 17 because EL equals 17, all right? E is the 5th letter, L is the 12th letter, right? So the 17th equals 59, Okay, and Elvis, he died at the age of 42, and Seattle slew, won the Triple Crown the same year Elvis died, right? When Elvis was 42 years old. So the 42 is in between the 17 and 59. The 17th prime is 17. I mean, the 17th prime is 59. So what's missing is the 42, right? Okay. So I was just showing you that real quick. And you know why I'm showing the 17? I forgot to mention this, that Trump is going to get his head wound in Ohio. In Ohio, you'll see how it comes up into this mix in a moment. So the 17th, if you look at this, if you write the number 17th the way it is written right here, look, T is the 20th letter, H is the 8th letter. Okay? So 20 and 8 is 28. Then if you add the 17, it makes 45. And Trump is the 45th president. And I told you that the 45, is all about, this puzzle. It's Elvis and Trump is the 45th president. And notice the numbers here. You have 82107. Look, Seattle equals 82107 backwards. Look at that. 82 forward, 107. So it has that connection of these numbers right here too. And EL is 17, remember. Look, it's got the 8 and it's got the 17 and 8 in there. And 2 of them, get it? Because there was 2 of them born on 178, remember? I was showing you from the first of the year to the 8th day was 7 or 8 days, remember? I know this is confusing, folks, but how the hell am I supposed to explain the unexplainable to you guys? You understand how hard this is? And you know what? Notice it's got the 208 right there in that equation. Look, from Elvis is the umbilical cord in between Trump and Obama. Look, Elvis is born on 1/8. If you go backwards to Trump's birthday, which is 6/14, it's 208 or 209 days if you add the day. If you go from Elvis's birthday to August 4th, which is Obama's birthday, the day Trump gets his head wound, is 208, 209 days. So he's the middle ground in between Trump's birthday backwards and Obama's birthday forward, the day Trump gets his head wound on 8/4. And from Elvis's birthday to August 4th backwards is 157, 158. And from 1/8, Elvis' birthday to Trump's birthday is 157, 158. I'm talking about on a regular year. These are regular year equations, not leap year. Because with leap year, it'd be 159. All right, going forward. And that's why that equation is going to be taken out, the leap years. But anyway, so also, you notice that it's from 1/8 to 6/14 is 157 days. The 37th prime is 157. So going forward and backward, you have the 37 connection because the 37th prime is 157. And the 37, what is the 37? I told you guys that the 37 is the EL connection because it looks like the letters EL. 37, anytime you see 37 or 73, it connects to the EL. EL means God. All right, that's why Elvis has the EL. Okay, now it's gonna get better, folks. Like I said, it's just right now. I basically was throwing the whole kitchen sink in there with it. That's why I convoluted again. See, that's what happens when you're doing these videos. You're saying, wait a minute, I can't leave that out. That's important. And by the way, I'm leaving tons of information out. But if something comes in my head, I can't stop myself. I got to do it, Anyway, so back to the 17 again, because Trump's going to get his head wound in Ohio, the 17th state, right? And I just showed you that EL equals 17. Remember they were saying something about Trump being the Q. Q is 17th letter. He's going to get his head wound in Ohio, which is the 17th state. And you notice it's got 2 crowns, because I told you it's all about Elvis is the middle ground in between the 2 crowns, which is Obama and Elvis. I mean, Obama and Trump, right? And Hawaii was Elvis's favorite vacation place. Look, it's got the Hawaii initials in the middle, and HI is 89. And Elvis turns 89 next year. Okay, and the 24th prime is 89. It's the 24th year next year. But look, 8 plus 9 is 17. So another 17 connection. Okay, See what I mean? And remember, I told you that the 17, if you separated the numbers, the first prime is 2, the seventh prime is 17. And look, August 4th on a leap year is the 217th day of the year. And I told you he's going to get his head wound in Ohio, the 17th state. Take, the HI with 2 crowns is 17. 8 plus 9. H is 8. I is 9. EL is 17. Q is 17. And look, 1 and 7. 17, right? 1 and 7 is 217. See what I mean? It's going to get better, folks. Just keep watching. So remember, I told you that EL equals 17 and reduces 8, right? And remember, I told you from the first of the year to Elvis's birthday, the 8th day of the year is, if you don't add the day, it's 7. If you add the day, it's 8. So it's got from the 1st to the 7th to the 8th day. Get it? 178. EL equals 178. Look at this. On the Julian calendar to the Gregorian, because we're on the Gregorian, but the old Julian calendar. So if we're on the Gregorian calendar, on our calendar, 8/17 would be 8/4. You see that? You see what I'm saying? That's the day Trump gets his head wound, and that's Obama's birthday. But look, it's the 178 connection. Get it? Because you know that you can say the date backwards. In the UK, they say 17/8 and 4/8. You get what I'm saying? Are you understanding that? Is anyone not getting this part? Because this was the old calendar we used to be on, the Julian calendar. I don't know which way I have it. That's why it's either one of these ways. But it's the Julian calendar, the 17th would be the 4th, All right, okay. Did anyone not get that, what I just showed, before I move on? Did anyone not get what I just showed? Okay, so one person understands. Is there anyone else that has... First of all, thumb up the video, all right? You heathens. There's only 5 thumbs up. What is wrong with you people? I told you 100 times, thumb up the videos when I'm going to leave it up. I'm leaving this video up. Now, listen. So what... you have no questions so far? Because I have really good information coming, all right? Yeah, if you came in late, you're not going to fully grasp the magnitude, okay? But again, I'm saving some of the best stuff for last, so just keep watching. So everything is about the EL, okay? Remember, EL, E is the 5th letter, L is the 12th letter, equals 17, okay? That's the full, this is the reduced number forward, this is the backwards numbers, Anyway, so we're talking about everything that looks, that has to do with the EL, right? And EL, I told you the letters EL look like the numbers 3 and 7. They look like it, okay? And that's why EL even has the 37 backwards, okay? Besides what it equals forward, But look, it even has the 3-7 because the E and the L look like the numbers 3 and 7, all right? All right, so now, check this out. So from the first of the year to 3-7, because you remember I told you I'm looking at the EL because it looks like the letters EL. From the first of the year to 3-7 is 66 or 67 days if you add the day. I mean, it's 66 days if you add the day and 67 on leap year. Okay, and notice it's got my birthday right there, 9/4, 9 weeks, 4 days, 9/4 is my birthday. But anyway, forget about that. And it's got this connection. Elvis died on 8/16. Anyway, but here's where it's important, the 66, 67. The word twin equals 66 and Elvis equals 67, okay? So it's connecting to the EL because 3 and 7 looks like the letters E and L, okay? So it connects to Elvis. That's what I'm showing there, all right? I'm not answering questions, okay, unless it pertains to what we're talking about. Do not talk about other stuff right now. Wait for a different live stream. Anyway, so where am I at here? Okay, so that's that. Now, connecting to that 3-7 again, watch this. So is it just a coincidence? Pay attention. remember, EL looks like the numbers 3 and 7. The letters E and L look like the numbers 3 and 7. And just like that iPet goat video, you know, the C is the third letter, and then it had the 7 that looked, you know, that's like an L. Get it? And I told you that they were birthing, the apple is the Washington state, is the apple state. They cracked the apple in that iPet goat video. I told you it's all about Washington. They're gonna crack Kraken, get it? Anyway, and they birthed the lotus. Remember in that iPet goat video, because it's a rebirth. They're gonna birth Elvis, the beast out of the sea. Anyway, so 3-7 looks like the letters EL, 3 and 7. Remember? I was just showing you. So from 3-7 to 6-11, when Seattle gets struck, is 97 days. So you have the 3-7 connection and 9-7. And look, the 37th prime is 157. The 97th prime is 509, 666. You see what I'm showing you? The 3-7 is to 6-11 is 97 days. And it connects to the 6-11, get it? Because everything connects to Elvis. But look, remember I was telling you that that Elvis, everything connected to Elvis is connected to the 45. When Elvis turned 45 years dead, his 45th anniversary of his death was on August 16th, 2022. Okay, last year, on his death anniversary, August 16th. From that day, August 16, 2022 to June 11, 2024 is 666 days. Exactly, if you add the day. So 666 right there, right? And what did I just show you just now? What did I do with it? What did I just show you? That to 6-11 from 3-7, which is the EL, is 97 days. So 3-7-97, 37-97 primes adds up to the 666. Okay, are you getting that? 37-97, 3-7-97, the EL. All right, now, is it just a coincidence that the prime numbers for Elvis's death date, he died on 8/16/1977? Look. Hold on. So the day he died, Elvis, was 8/16/1977. The prime numbers, the 8th prime is 19, the 16th prime is 53, the 19th prime is 67, the 77th prime is 389, adds up to 528. The 528th prime is 3797. Are you understanding what I just showed you? 3797, okay? Are you getting what I just showed? Because remember, from 3-7, 6-11 is 97. And the 37th prime and 97th prime is 666. Are you getting it? The 3797 connects to 6-11 right there. And it connects to the 666. And Elvis, his totals for his prime numbers for Elvis's death date was 528. The 528th prime is 3797. And by the way, you see this 528? If you still think that's a coincidence, I didn't even write this part. Let me just show it to you. You know, since I didn't write it, I'm going to show you that I don't just make up stuff. So let me show it to you. So from Elvis's birthday, the day he was born, he was born on 1/8/1935. If you went forward 528 days, where's it going to land? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you went from the first of the year, not Elvis's birthday, if you went from the first of the year to this date, look. See, I'm connecting again to why it's important. My phone is cracked. That's why. Look, from the first of the year, the same year Elvis was born to 6/11 is 528 days. You see that? 528. And it connected to the 6/11. You see that? 528 connected to 6/11. And I told you that the 528th prime was 3797. 3797 connected to the 6/11 was the 666 connection. And I just told you that the 528th prime is 3797, which is Elvis's death date. You see how it all connects? These are impossible coincidences, man. All right? It's impossible. All right? Now, so here's a couple more. Like I said, I have some really good stuff coming, so don't disappear on me. Don't let your brain get fatigued, okay? I have some good stuff coming. So, you know, Elvis, he had a comeback special, which aired on 12/3/1968. But let's look at the 12/3 real quick, all right? I'm not going to get into all of that because there's so much I can show on that. I just wanted you to see how it connects to the 3/7 because it's the EL. Get it? 3 and 7 looks like the letters EL. From 12/3 to Elvis's birthday is 37 days. From Elvis's birthday, if you went forward 37 days, it lands on 2/13. But it also connects to 2/14 if you don't add the day. So it goes up to 2/14, but only if you don't add the day. But if you add the days, it makes 38. So it connects to the 2/13 and 2/14. And why am I showing that? Because look, the 213th day of the year is 44th day. 214th day is the 45th day of the year. That's why. Because I told you everything's about the 44, 45. And it connects to the 37s. Get it? Because it's the Trump-Obama connection. And you know, Trump is the 44th person to become the 45th president. Get it? But Obama's the 44th actual president. But Trump was the 44th person to become president. And he was the 45th president. Get it? All right. There was a discrepancy because of a president named Cleveland, and Cleveland is the 216. Cleveland is the 216 area code in Ohio, and just like Trump's birthday is 614, Columbus, Ohio, is a 614 area code. You can't make this stuff up, and all the zip codes in Ohio starts with 44 and 45. The zip codes, it's all connected. I told you, and I didn't know any of it when I said Ohio was the place. I told you, God revealed it to me. Just like God revealed the dates and the players and everything. Okay? You'll see. Anyway, so let's keep going. I know I'm long-winded with this, I'm sorry, but if I leave out stuff, it just makes me feel like, you're missing something. I don't want you guys to miss anything. All right. So remember the whole word EL, the whole numbers for EL, this is the forward numbers, this is the backward. Okay? Reduced numbers. When you reduce, it's like saying, because E is the 5th letter, L is the 12th letter, equals 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. This is a reduced number. The backward numbers is 37, and the backwards is like if you started with Z being number 1, you get it? That's why. Anyway, and the reduced number is 10 because 3 plus 7 is 10. Get it? So anyway, so that's the forward number, that's the backward. Okay, now let's do this. So remember, so that's the EL. E is the 5th letter, L is the 12th letter, and it just so happens equals 17. Like I said, Ohio's the 17th state and all that. All right. And check this out. So if you started from the first of the year to Trump's birthday, it's 5 months, 14 days, right? And it's the 165th day of the year. But if you start from the March 1st, because see, there's, because of February having those 2 less days, because it's 2 less days, that's why it ends up being more days here. But from the March, if you went forward 165 days from just starting from March, it's 5 months, 12 days. Look at that. It's the EL, 512, connecting to Trump. You see what I'm saying? Because E is the 5th letter, L is the 12th letter, the EL, you see? It's connecting to the EL, 5 months, 12 days. If you start from a different month, going 165 days, because it's 165 days, his birthday. Get it? 165th day of the year. So it connects to the EL, all right? And is it just a coincidence that EL is 512, right? And look, from 512, if you go forward to August 4th, the day Trump gets his head wound on Obama's birthday, look, 84, 85. And is it just a coincidence that it's 2 months, 24 days? And next year it lands 8-4, lands on 8-5 day because it's the 217th day of the year on a leap year, August 4th, which is August 5th. Get it? 8-4, 8-5. It lands on 8-5, 2 months, 24 days. Next year is 224. I mean, next year is 2024. You see what I'm saying? Are you getting that? And it connects to the 512, which is the EL. Man, I hope you guys are getting this because you don't understand how complicated this is to explain. Okay. Now, and I told you Elvis, you know, he's got the EL, and I told you this is the 666 stuff. L means God. Seattle has the EL at the end, right? E is the 5th letter. L is the 12th letter. Look at this. From Elvis's birthday to 512. 512 is the EL. From Elvis's birthday to 512 is 4 months. 4 days if you don't add the day. 4 months, 5 days if you add the day. See it? And look, 125. What is it? It's the same numbers as 512. Look at that. 125 days. 512. See it? And it's connecting to the 44 and 45. Can you, I mean, come on, man. How you come up with this? It's impossible. Come on, man. Hold on. I just saw something. I gotta write it down before I forget it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Sorry, folks. All right. So, and also look from Elvis's birthday, to 4-4. And I told you MLK was killed on 4-4 in Memphis, Tennessee, where Elvis lived, right? And he was known as the king. Seattle's in King County. Elvis was known as the king. Martin Luther King. Look, 1-8 to 4-4. And what does that equal? 5 and 12. Look, that's the EL. E is the 5th letter. L is the 12th letter. Look at that. See? And look, it's 2 months, 28 days, and he was killed on a leap year, which landed on the 4-5 day, which was the 88th day. It'll be 2 months, 29 days. August 16th, the day Elvis died, is the 228th day of the year and 229th on a leap year. You see what I'm saying? Because 87 days is a regular year, 88 days on a leap year, and he died on leap year on 4-4. 4-4 landed on 4-5 day. It's the 44-45 connection, and would be 2 months, 29 days. 229. 2 months 28 or 2 months 29 is August 16th, the 228th day of the year, 229th day of the year, which is the day Elvis died, August 16th. Okay, and it connects to the EL. 5-12 is the E and the L. Okay, did you get that? Did you? Hold on, folks. I know I'm driving you guys crazy, but you don't understand. Imagine you have all this information in your head, and you have to get it out there before a certain time. I'm about ready to lose it, folks. You have no idea what I'm going through because I know what's coming, all right? But I can't do anything about it. You can't stop what's coming, all right? It's impossible. You can't stop it. No matter what anyone does, you are not going to stop what's coming. Only God could, and he's not going to stop it because it's biblical prophecy. You cannot stop what the Bible's going to tell you is going to happen. You can't stop it. Okay? Now, so back to the EL, which is 5 and 12, right? E is the 5th letter, L is the 12th letter. And before I show you this, listen. You know the Antichrist equals 154. Okay, the words the Antichrist equals 154. Okay, now pay attention. From Elvis's birthday on a regular year to 611, if you don't add the day, not adding it, but up to 611 is 154 days. If you add the days 155, if you add on a leap year, it's 156, and that's when it's going to happen on the 156, the 155 156 connection, because that has to go, and you'll understand it. But the 154 155 has to stay. I'm not going to show you why, but it's all connected to the 666. But I've shown it many times in my videos. But look, so from Elvis's birthday to June 11th, if you don't add the day on a regular year, it's 154, which is the Antichrist number. 154 equals the Antichrist number. Are you ready? So remember, EL. E is the 5th letter, L is the 12th letter. EL is 512. 512 plus the Antichrist number is 666. Are you getting it? It's the EL 154. L Antichrist. I mean, come on, man. Wake the hell up, people. Wake up. Do you see it? Do you see it, man? I'm showing you. Do you see it? Okay? Don't drive me nuts, folks. I'm about ready to lose it. Okay? Now, listen, this is all I could find on, here, let me show you. Well, let me show you this one first, I guess, since I'm talking about the Antichrist. Because you know the 154th day of the year is 6/3. June 3rd is the 154th day of the year. And from Elvis's birthday to June 3rd is 512 days. Now, do you understand? Are you understanding what I'm showing you? 500. Oh, what did I do with it? 512, the 512, the EL, plus the Antichrist number is 666. From Elvis's birthday to 6/3, which is the 154th day of the year, is 512, is the EL. Understand? EL Antichrist, which is 666, man. The EL Antichrist. Are you getting it? And then from August 16th, Elvis's death date, to January 8th. Now pay attention. You know, Elvis, I told you he needs the 9. So he needs the 19. I've explained to you in my older video, not older, but all my videos, that he needs the 9. So from Elvis's death date forward 512 days, it would land on 18 or 19, depending on what years you use. Certain years it lands on 19, the 512. Okay? But 511 connects too, because 5 months, 11 days into the year is June 11th. Okay? And if you think these are like all coincidences, you know that JFK, I'm just going to add this to you. Because remember, I told you that 5 months, 11 days into the year is June 11th, right? From the first of the year. Look. When did JFK assassinated? 5 months, 11 days is 6/11. 5/11 plus 6/11 is 11/22. See? Are you seeing it? JFK was killed on 11/22. All right. Anyway, back to where I was here. Wait a minute. All right, now. Let me take a break for a second here. Oh, speaking of the 512, E equals 5, L equals 12, right? 512, right? I was all the connections I was showing. Look, the fifth prime is 11, and the 12th prime is 37. Okay, and notice the numbers here. It's 17 and 48, and that's the 8-4 backwards. And Ohio's the 17th state. Look, you see that? And you know what they were saying? Ohio. What were they saying about Ohio? Did you know? Watch this. Was Ohio the 48th state or the 17th state?
According to Ohio's Secretary of State, in 1803, Ohio was admitted to the Union as the 17th state.
Look what it says here. See, there's a question mark. There's a question mark right here. It says Ohio, the 48th state. Why are they saying that? Because, see, they're saying that they didn't make it official till after already a bunch of other states went up ahead of him. I mean, ahead of Ohio. See, they had designated it as the 17th state, but it wasn't official until way up until 47 other, whatever, 47 other states were up there. So you have the 17 and 48 on the 5 and the 12, which is the EL, 5 is E and 12 is L, right? L. You see what I'm saying? It's got the 1748, which is the 8-4. I mean, 8-4, because that's where Trump's going to get his head wound on August 4th, the 17th state, right? Ohio. All right, anyway, I give up, man. This is insanity. Anyway, let me, oh, no, I want to bring that back up real quick, that one particular thing. Okay, here we go. So, okay, before I show you this, let me just say this real quick. I told you guys that the word perfect equals the exact same as the word kingdom, okay? And it also equals the exact same, okay? So perfect, let me just show you what it equals first. I'm not going to show the other ones. I've shown it 100 times. So perfect, notice what it has right here. All right, well, first let me show you this. Hold on. What the heck? Oh. Never mind with the mess here. Just look at this. So perfect equals 7337. And why am I showing you that? Because it's the EL. See, it looks like the letters E and the L if you turn them. So it's EL, and it's a double EL. That's why it makes it so perfect. It's the double EL. So perfect. And by the way, notice it's got the 116 in the back, which is the 611 backwards. Anyway, so perfect equals the same as the word kingdom, because God's kingdom is perfect. So you have perfect and you have the EL twice. And what does that mean? L even. The 11. And that's why the Twin Towers, I'm not going to, I'll talk about it later. But the L even. That's why you have 7337 looks like EL, which is the L even. Okay? 11. Get it? And that's why it equals 110 with a crown. Because it's the 11 with a crown. And the O is the 15th letter of the alphabet, so 11 plus 15 is 26. The word God equals 26, okay? So it all connects to each other. Now listen, so the 7337 is the word perfect. And is it just a coincidence that Trump, his birth date, all right, pay attention, is the 165th and 166th day of the year. If you took all the letters, if you added up 165, if you took the numbers 165 and wrote it out into letters, 165, you wrote it out and put it into the gematria calculator, it equals, 165 equals, I'm sorry, let me start again. I'm so stupid. Pay attention, folks. I'm sorry. So the word perfect is 7337, right? It's the ELEL, 7337. If you took the number, if you took the word, if you took the number 73 and wrote it out, 73 would equal 166. If you took the word, I mean the number 37 and wrote it out, it would equal 165. So you have 166, 165 for 7337. And why is that important? Because that's Trump's birthday. The 165th, 166th day of the year is June 14th. All right. And that connects to 73 and 37 because 73 equals 166 if you wrote it out, you know, the word, and you wrote out the word 37 equals 165. Okay. So now, also, just wait. You'll see how it connects in a moment. That. So remember, I'm talking about the EL looking like the 73 and 37, right? Is it just a coincidence that Trump's birthday, if you say the numbers backwards, remember it's 614 his birthday, but if you say it backwards, it's 146. Look. So if you separated the numbers, 7, 7 equals 14, 3, 3 equals 6, 3, 7, 3, 3 is 6, 7, 7 is 14. See that? See his birthday is 614, 14, 6 is the LL, the double EL. You see that? It's the word, it's the perfect. You see what I'm saying? It's perfect. Because that's why he was chosen, because Elvis chose him. That's what I'm trying to make you guys understand. He is the modern day. He's the Antichrist in the flesh, but Elvis is the real one. Okay? Elvis is who is going to be worshipped, but Trump benefits from the worship of Elvis. Okay? Okay, now, so pay attention. Okay, so now remember I was telling you about the two ELs? Because perfect has the two ELs, right? So what would it, because you know Elvis Aaron Presley, there's two ELs in his name. Like Presley, Presley. And then you have Elvis at the beginning. So if you took out his ELs, first let me show you this. Before I show you that, the check this out. Let me just show you how because remember we're talking about the word perfect, right? Perfect is 7337, and it looks like the letters EL, right? L even, right? LL is L even, two of them, get it? Anyway, so is it just a coincidence that and I've explained what the 1221 is about, but just let me show you this real quick. So the 12th prime is 37 and the 21st prime is 73. So there's your EL, right? But if you add the 12 to the 37, you get 49. If you add the 21 to the 73, because the 21st prime is 73, it adds up to 94. That's my birthday, forward and backward. I'm born on 9/4, but I'm born on a leap year, so it's 9/4/95. And I told you, if you've been watching my videos, you know how amazing the connections are because it all has to do with the 9/4/95. Because the 247, 248 day. Hold on, the 247, 248 day is 9/4/95 because 95 is the 248 day, but on leap year 94 hits the 95 day, right? So I'm the 247, 248, and how old is America? Right now, we're in between 247, and next year on July 4th will be 248. Okay, so we're in between the 247, 248 for America. Okay, so I'm trying to tell you these aren't coincidences. So now that you know that we're talking about the EL connecting to me, real quick. There's, like I said, tons of info connecting me. That's what this whole thing is, connecting me to this puzzle. So EL, right, is the two ELs, which is the perfect, which I was just showing you here, you know. And if you take out the ELs out of Elvis Aaron Presley, his full name, because he has two ELs there. Look, I took it out. See, this is the EL here and the EL here. So I took the ELLE out right there, and this is what's left. in his name. VIS Aaron Pressey, whatever. Look what it equals. Look at that. That's my birthday. 247, 248 is the totals. Can you believe that? Look at that. How crazy is that? 247 and 248 backwards? What in the hell? I mean, I thought that was crazy, right? That's why I showed that. That's super weird. You know, just for taking out the two ELs. What in the hell's going on? Anyway, that's a bunch of nonsense anyway. But here we go. So remember I told you that Elvis needs the 9, the 1-9, and I'm the 9. I keep telling you that. They need me. I hold the crown that they need. I keep telling you, they need me to take the mark. All right, but let's just keep going here. So remember, everything's about the 37, right? The EL, you know. So check this out. So Elvis is born on 1-8, right? The 18th prime is 61. He needs the 9, the 1-9. The 19th prime is 67. And I told you Elvis equals 67. And 67 is the first number that equals 162. 162 is June 11th, the 162nd day of the year. But anyway, the 18 plus 19 equals 37. See, I told you he needs the 1-9. He's born on 1-8. He needs the 1-9. 37 equals, and the prime numbers is 128. You add 37 to the 128, you get 165, which is Trump's birthday. See, it all connects, even to the what I was just showing you. There's the Trump connection again. And here's something weird. Okay, again, folks, I'm just showing you whatever connects to the EL, because remember, EL, where is that card? Remember, EL, the forward number is 17 for EL. The backward is 37, right? 1737. Look. The square root of 1737 is 41.67. And then a bunch of other numbers. But look, you have a 33 also. And, I told you Elvis equals 67. And, 33 minus from 100 is 67. But anyway, oh, look at that. The 67th prime is 331. What in the hell? Look at that. So you have, so check this out. You have the 41, and why am I showing this? Because look, God with a crown equals 4167. You see it? And by the way, this almost equals the exact same as the word king. And that's my name, is Garo. It equals the word king. Garo is my name. The only difference between this and the word king and my name is this. Instead of 13, it's 22. 67, 22, 89. And that equals Elvis over here. Elvis forward is 67, 22, 89. But anyway, look, it's 4167 and Elvis is born on 108. And all the numbers between 1 through 8 equals 36. But look, oh God equals 4167. The square root of 1737, which is the EL, is 4167. But look at that. It's the 331 also. The 67th prime is 331. How ridiculous is that? And look, it's Trump's birthday, 614. Backwards, 614. And you have a 73, EL. EL 614. Man, what is this, man? Anyway, I thought that was interesting because I'm trying to show you all the connections to. Oh, and check this out. Speaking of the EL, remember EL equals 1737, right? Look, Elvis's Graceland addresses, he has 2 of them. His address on his driver's license is 3764, but look, 3717 is the Elvis other address for Graceland. I think one is the front door, one's the back door. He's got a few other addresses, but that's for like entrances to other properties. These are the 2 for his house. Anyway, look, why is this interesting? Because look, the square root of 1764, which is the 2 numbers, because see, if you separate the 37s, because remember, the 37s are the EL. So they're saying EL 17, EL 64. What the hell is that? Look, 1764 equals exactly 42. The square root of 1764 is 42 exactly. And Elvis died at the age of 42. Washington's the 42nd state. You see what I'm saying? 42 is super important. And look, it's a 17 and 64 is in the back right here with the EL. You see what I'm saying? And notice that 1764 is the same numbers almost as Jesus. I'm talking about the numbers are the same numbers. 7461, 7461. You see what I mean? And what is this? Oh, the 1764, the 17th prime is 59, the 64th prime is 311. Look, you get the 37 with a crown. And the 81. Elvis was born on 818, 81, whatever. But ELO, if you turned it upside down, the other way, the ELO would be. And that's my sister's name, ELO, LO. Anyway, I still have more. Hold on. And you know what's crazy? I have like 10 more cards, okay? Just hold on, all right? God bless all of you. Appreciate you guys, sticking to the topic and not talking about ridiculous topics right now. Anyway, so um, so I told you everything's about Elvis getting to the EL, right? Which is the 37 or 73, right? Look, Elvis was born in the year 35, right? Year 35 on 108, right? So if you start from the 35, go to the 36. I mean, you have to go through 36 to get to 37, right? 35 plus 36 plus 37 equals 108. You see that? See what I mean? He's born on 108, 35. You start from 35, get to the 37, you go back to the 108. It's a circle, you know what I mean? And 3 plus 5 equals 8. See that? See what I'm saying? Okay. So what I was showing you was it's to the 37. When he hits the 37, you get the 108. And notice, you look at the numbers, 37108. That was what I just showed you here. Remember down here? Where is it? The 1764, the 17th prime was, anyway, it came out to 81370, the total for the two rows for the prime numbers. Anyway, where am I? Someone's talking about Trump's brother. Yeah, one of Trump's brother died at 42 years ago. I think it was on Serena Williams's birthday. Serena Williams, who has the SW initials for Seattle, Washington, which equals 42 SW. She was born on the day Trump's brother died I think it was, I believe it was 9/26, 1981 or 82. Exact birthday of Serena Williams. And he died at the age of 42, one month before he would have turned 43. So he died at age 42. And then he had a brother who died on August 15th, another brother who died on August 15th, but it was a leap year. August 15, 2020, he died, his other brother. So he died on Elvis's death date, actually, because August 15th fell on August 16th on a leap year. And Elvis died on August 16th. So that was another connection. Anyway, so back to where we were. So check this out. So if you took, pay attention, all right? Because remember, I was just showing you the 35, 36, 37 equal 108. But look, pay attention. So when I write the 7th equals 35, how the hell is that? Because T and H, look, T is the 20th letter, H is the 8th letter. So 20 and 8 equals 28, then just add the 7. So 7 plus the T and H equals 35. 8 and the TH equals 36. 9 and the TH equals 37. So you see how it gets to the 9? The 9 connects to the 37, and look at that, 24. See what I mean? 924. And why is that important, folks? The 924. Elvis was born on 1/8. He died on 8/16. 924. See it? See? 7, 8, 9. 24. See, it reaches the 37 mark. That's what I'm saying. And and by the way, there's um, yeah, I can't. I don't want to give it away, but I believe the 115. No, I can't tell you. What am I doing? I can't give that away yet. I have to put this aside somewhere because I have a video coming out about that. Hold on, man. I don't want to lose this. Where am I? Did I show everything on that card? Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right, we're almost done, folks. Just give me a moment. Hold on. What are you guys talking about here? Wait a minute, I'm lost here. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, I'm lost. You guys lost me. I don't know what you guys are talking about right now. Oh, you're talking about what I was just showing you about the 924. Is that what you guys were saying? Um, anyway, so let's keep going. So remember, EL equals 1737, right? And I told you that the word God, I've done so many, just incredible connections with the word God. And I'm not going to get into all of them here, but here's another one. Okay. So remember EL, which means God in Hebrew, equals 1737, right? Forward and backward. Look at this. So the word God, if you take the letters, look, G is the 7th letter, O is the 15th letter, D is the 4th letter. And look, you have the 154, which is the Antichrist number with the OD. Look at that. Okay, but like I said, that's why he needs it, because I'm trying to explain to you guys that it's all connected. All right, because he needs the numbers that to mimic God. Anyway, so 715.4, right? And remember, EL equals 1737, right? Look, if you separated all the numbers, 7, 1, 5, and 4, look what it equals. 17, and then the prime numbers for 7, 1, 5, 4 is 37. See that? See what I mean? Are you seeing what I'm showing? I'm hoping you understand what I'm showing there. And what else? Oh, so remember earlier when I was showing you that, hold on, folks. Sorry about that. Hold on. Where is that paper? Oh, yeah, this one. No. Yeah. What the heck? Yeah, whatever. Man, that's not it. Where is that paper? I lost it already. Oh, was it this one? So remember, the 5th prime is 11, the 12th prime is 37, and the 5th letter is E, the 12th letter is L, the EL, right? That's what I was showing you here. EL connects to the 37 and the 11, right? Look. So remember, I just showed you this right here. I showed you that all the prime numbers If you separate it from the word God, 7154, if you did it that way instead of saying 715, 7154 was 1737, right? Now look, you see all these numbers right here? So let's take all these see, these are the prime numbers for this. Let's take these numbers and you see what their primes equal. Look at that. 17th prime is 59, second prime is 3, 11th prime is 31, 7th prime is 17. Look, you get the 37 now, right? Because you're going to get 37. And then you get the 110, which is the word perfect, you see? 37, 11, right? And remember, I just showed you that the fifth prime is 11, the 12th prime is 37, which is the EL. 5 and 12 is the EL, right? Because the fifth letter is E and the 12th letter is L. So you have the EL with the 1 with a crown, you see? Perfect. The word perfect, remember, equals 7337. Okay? And what else here? You know, the year Elvis died, it's the only year, I mean, it's the only in the 1900s, okay? Pay attention, okay? When you write the words, like let's say a particular year you're using, the only year in the 1900s when you put into the gematria calculator that equals 216, because you know 216th is August 4th, right? The day Trump gets his head wound in Ohio. And Elvis Aaron Presley equals 216. All right, his full name equals 216. So, and you know, 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. So everything connects to Elvis, right? In this puzzle. So the only year that equals 216 is 1983, and that's the year that Trump turned 37 years old. On 6/14, he turned 37. In 1983, the only year in all the 1900s when put into the gematria calculator, when you write the word out, 1983 equals 216, and 216 is August 4th. That's the day he gets his head wound. Now wait, but what is the only 1900s in the 1900s I'm talking about? We're not talking about the 20 years, 1900 years. So the only year with prime numbers, the only year is this year. I mean, not this year, I'm saying the year I'm about to show you. Look. The only year that equals 216 is 1935, because there can be no other one, because 19, all the, you know, every number starts with 1900, right? So 19, if you did 1 2 3 4 5, every number is nothing's going to work. Only 35. 1935 is when Elvis was born. It equals 216. So the only prime numbers for the 1900s is 1935, and it equals 216. And you know who the 35th president was? You know who the 35th president was, right? JFK. And he bit the bullet, right? Supposedly. And the 35th prime is 149, right? And guess what day JFK was born? The 149th day of the year. See what I mean? So he's born on the 149th day of the year, 35th president, right? You see what I'm saying? And he's born on the 149th day of the year. And you know, 529 when he's born is the backwards date of August 4th. You see what I mean? Because the 149th day of the year leaves 216 days. The 216th day of the year is August 4th, which leaves 149 days. See? So JFK, the guy who got the head wound, his backwards birthday is August 4th. I told you can't make this stuff up, right? And I told you that January, right, is the first month, right? And the next time January comes, instead of starting from 1, you would just go to 13 because it's the first month. Then 12 months later, it would be the 13th month and the 25th month and the 37th month. So January has the 37th month in it. Then it's 49, then 61, the 73 month. So so Elvis's month, the month he's born, January has the 37 and the 73. Okay? And what numbers is it? It's the fourth number down in January was the 37, and the seventh number down was the 73. Okay? And look, look what it's, so 4 and 7 is 1110. See, 1111 with a crown, and Washington was founded on 1111. You see what I'm saying? This is not prime numbers. This is the month chart of January. Okay, and remember I told you JFK was born on 5/29, which is the backwards date of August 4th, right? The 45th number down in January, if you kept on going down, the 45th number down in January is 5/29. See, that's when JFK was born. See, 5/29, 45th. See, and JFK was the 4th president to be killed, right? Killed. And who's going to be the 5th to be killed? Trump. Get it? He dies, but he comes back to life at the 45, right? You see what I'm saying? And anyway, I've shown all the other connections. I'm drifting off a little bit with this, I don't know why I'm doing that. Hold on, you'll see why I kind of drifted off a little bit. But if you take hold on. George Washington is the first, right? And then to the next George. So the first George to the next George. And there was 3 Georges, right? George Washington, George Bush, and George Bush Jr. So from the first George to the second George would be the 1 and 41. The first president was George, to the next one 41, then 42nd president, 43rd, 44th, 45th. Look, equals 216. Stops at the 45, 216, August 4th again. You see what I'm saying? You see how crazy that is? I've shown all this before. This is nothing new. Look, folks, it's 1,000,000% that these predictions are going to happen. The only question was what year. That was the only question. And let's just, for some crazy reason that it didn't happen next year, it's 1,000,000% that it ends at 225, because to 2025. I'm not saying it's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen next year, 1,000,000%. But I just say, let's say for some crazy reason it didn't happen. It's 1,000,000% is 2025, because 20 plus 25 equals 45. The square root of 2025 is 45. So everything connects to the 45. And Trump, the 45th president, let's say, because president again after he gets his head wound, But anyway, he's gonna get his head wound before he becomes president again, or whatever the hell they're going to make him. I mean, he might be the king of Israel. Who knows what they're going to make him? But the point I'm trying to make is that the only question was what year was it going to happen? It has to connect to the 44-45, okay? And right now, because he's the 44-45 president, and right now we're in the 2024, right? Okay. Anyway, so remember I was showing you that 1935 equaled 216. I mean, the 19th prime and the 35th prime, that's the year Elvis was born, is the only year that equals 216 in primes for the 1900s, right? 216. Now look at this. Remember EL? What did EL equal? Remember? I showed you that 100 times. Where is it? EL equals 1737, right? Look. The prime numbers for 17 and 37, 17th prime is 59, the 37th prime is 157, equals 216. See? See what I mean? And you know, Elvis Aaron Presley equals 216. 6 times 6 times 6 equals 216. August 4th is the 216th day of the year, which is Obama's birthday, the day Trump gets his head wound. You see? All right. Now we're almost done. We only have a few more cards left. This has been a long video, folks. Trust me. I know you guys are probably asleep by now. Yes, we'll definitely pray for you and your family. God bless you. It's amazing. Unbelievable. Hold on, I'm looking. I'm about to show you the last few here. Hold on. No, yeah, my name is. First of all, if you're trying to say JL, not JC, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know whether you're mocking me or not. Don't do that. It's not funny. But anyway, um, you can call me Garo, Garo, or JL. That's fine. But not what you're writing. I don't know if you're doing that on purpose or not. Anyway, please don't do that. Unless it was a mistake, then don't do it again, please. But anyway, so okay, pay attention. I'm about to end this video. I mean, I have just a few more cards left. All right. I just got to make sure I don't mix it up here. Hold on. What did I do with it? Uh-oh. Did I lose it? No, it's still there. All right. Okay, yeah, it's okay. I just saw your comment. God bless you. Yeah. Anyway, no problem. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, so here we go. So pay attention. Elvis Aaron Presley. Okay? Donald John Trump. Barack Hussein Obama. By the way, I've shown what their names equal. It has a connection to the Seattle event and the 777 and all that other stuff. And you know, I was the first one to show you guys that Barack Hussein Obama, his full name equals 666. And yet people still don't use it. Even though I was the one to discover it like 6 years ago, people still don't use it because I created this type of gematria where you add up all the numbers. Nobody had ever done that. You know, my calculator does that. Anyway, whatever. First of all, Obama was chosen because of all these reasons, not because he's the Antichrist, but he is a Antichrist. There's thousands of them, but there's one that's the chosen one, and that's Elvis. And Trump is he's the in the flesh Antichrist. But Elvis is the real Antichrist. Anyway, so Barack Hussein Obama, Elvis Aaron Presley, Donald John Trump is their names. Their birthdays, January 8th, 1935, June 14th, 1946, August 4th, 1961. If you add all that up, folks, look what it equals. Oh, man. Do I have to... Oh, yeah. Who wants me to type it into the calculator and show it? I will show it. Look. Look what it equals, folks. Look at that. What in the hell? What in the hell is this? Look at this. You got to be kidding me, right? Are you seeing what I'm showing you here? Now, what I'm going to do is just to prove it to you, I'm going to have to type it in because it's so ridiculous, this equation. Look, it even has the 2016, and that's when Trump was elected, right? And it's the 216. But are you getting what I just showed there? Are you guys, can you, like, are you getting that? Folks, did you fathom what I just showed? It's impossible. What I just showed you was absolutely impossible. I'm just typing it in. Hold on. All right, let's see what it equals. I hope I didn't get this wrong. Okay, I got it right. Hold on. So look, it's kind of small, the writing. Pay attention, all right? Hold on, let me see if I can focus it. Okay, look. January 8th, hold on. January 8th, 1935, that's Elvis's birthday. June 14th, 1946, that's Trump's birthday. August 4th, 1961, that's Barack's birthday. You write their names, Elvis Aaron Presley, Donald John Trump, Barack Hussein Obama, and that's, look what it equals. Oops, hold on. Let me focus it again. See? Look at that. I mean, folks, do you understand what you're seeing? I mean, this is impossible, man, what you're seeing here. So it's got the 1737 for the EL and 666. I mean, come on, man. And it's got the 24 at the end. Look at that. 2, 4, and a 3. 2, 4. Okay, anyway, it's just beyond ridiculous, okay? What you just saw there. Beyond ridiculous. I'm almost done. Hold on. Why did I separate this? Now I can't even remember why I did that. Okay, now pay attention, okay? I told you Elvis is the representation of Lucifer. When Lucifer got tossed out of heaven, Lucifer was given a perfect name because, see, Jesus equals 74, Lucifer equals 74. But that's the only numbers that match. All the other numbers don't match. Only the 74, which is the most important one. Why did he get a perfect number? I mean, perfect name. Because Jesus created him. Jesus even says in the Bible, you were made perfect. But iniquity was found in him. Free will. Free will was the problem. He thought he was God because he was made so perfect. He was adorned in jewels. He had a musical ability. That's Elvis. Elvis in concert. He's adorned in jewels. He wears a cape like wings, and he wears phoenix outfits, dragons and eagles and peacocks and, you know, whatever. What I'm saying is he wore phoenix birds too. Anyway, so when he fell, Lucifer, he became Satan. Satan, he lost his 19 crown because Lucifer 74, Satan equals 55. So he lost his 19 crown. 55 plus 19 is 74. He lost his 19 crown, became Satan, which equals 55. And that's what that whole Corona 19 was about. The 19 crown. Corona means crown. And where was the first case? Where was it? In Seattle. The first case in America was in Seattle of the 19. The first death was in King County. First outbreak was in King County. It was Kirkland, Washington, which is King County. Okay? You see how it all connected? And then who was the first famous person to get it? Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks, what was he doing? Filming the Elvis movie. See? You see how I just connected it to Seattle and the 19 crown and everything? And everything to do with Tom Hanks connects to this Elvis, okay? That's why he did that Sleepless in Seattle and a bunch of other stuff connecting to Elvis. Cast Away, that's what that is. He was cast out, right? Lucifer. Anyway, also, where was the first person that took the clinical trials for the injection? From Seattle. The first clinical trials was a person from Seattle. Her name was Jennifer Haller. If you don't believe me, I'll put it up there. Look. Was Jennifer Haller the first person to take the clinical trials Seattle tech worker who got, the trial. She was a Seattle tech worker. I don't want to get into the details. You know why. But it's got to do with the crown, the 19 crown. That's right. Lucifer was like a musician in heaven. That's just what Elvis is, you know. He's the Pied Piper, the PP, which I told you guys what the PP is, all right? It's the 1616, because that's what it is. June 11th is the 16-2 day, 162nd. August 4th is the 216, 216, 16-2. June 11th, August 4th. Anyway, so when Lucifer lost his crown, he became Satan. Satan equals 55. Now, pay attention. So, is it just a coincidence that because I tested out to see what would fit, and some didn't fit, some did. But most of the Super Bowl stuff fits perfect like a glove. All right, because the Super Bowl is a huge ritual, which I told you connects to Elvis. The first two winners, the year that it started connects to Elvis. Everything connects to Elvis. I'm not going to get into it. Go watch my Super Bowl videos, but this I have to show you because it connects to Satan. And I didn't show this in the last video, I think, that I did about the Super Bowl. So, Elvis, he was born on 1/8, right? And Satan equals 55. All right, pay attention. And what does 1/8 and 55 equal? It equals 73. It's the EL. 18 plus 55 is 73, which is the EL, right? Now look. From the 18th Super Bowl, because remember, Elvis is born on 1/8. From the 18th Super Bowl to the 55th Super Bowl, because Satan equals 55, right? So look at this. So from the 18th Super Bowl to the 55th Super Bowl, look at the date. 37 years and 17 days exactly. There's your EL again. Because the word EL equals 1737. And that's Elvis's address. On one of his addresses on Graceland was 3717. But EL equals 1737. See? See what I'm saying? I mean, folks, how is this possible? All this. And look, it was in 84. All right? I'm just saying, these are impossible coincidences, man. You see what I'm saying? Come on. 3717? Come on, man. And I showed you the from the first Super Bowl to the 8th Super Bowl had something to do with 6 years and 11 months or something. I don't remember now. But it all connects, every single thing, because Elvis was born on 1/8, right? So now, if you still think that's a coincidence, remember I told you that 18 plus 55 equals 73, right? Which is the EL. And what's in between 18 and 55 is the 37, right? Look, you see? Elvis was born on 1/8, right? I just showed you that 18 plus 55 was 73. But what is in between 18 and 55 is 37. So the 73 and 37 connects to this, the EL, right? See, he wants to be God. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He wants to be above the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because Jesus is God. He wants to be above God. He thinks he is the 73, which is the EL. Anyway, so 18 plus, look at that. 18 plus 37 is 55, which is Satan, right? And look at this. 18 times 37 is 666. I mean, can you believe this? There it is again with the EL. You see what I'm saying? Okay? These are impossible, all right? Now look, what is the missing equation here? There's a missing equation here. You know what it is? Look at these numbers, 55, 666, right? 55, 666. What's missing is the 611. 611 plus 55 is 666. You understand now? June 11th plus the Satan number equals 666. See? The 611 is the missing equation. See? Yeah, look, folks, I can't, I've shown some of this before, obviously. But now, this is something I'm going to redo. Just look at this. I have 5 cards left. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, the whole 9/11 stuff, because I've done 100 9/11 stuff. All right, so you got to go watch it. But this has to be shown again. All right, look how crazy this is. So what is the 2 biggest terrorist attacks on domestic soil? Oh man, what is that? Every time I forget what I asked to get it. The 2 biggest attacks on America. Oh my goodness. What is it, man? What do I always ask it? The two major attacks that happened on American soil.
According to Digital Public Library of America, attacks on American soil, Pearl Harbor and September 11th. On December
Got it? Pearl Harbor and September 11th. This is so important that I have to show it again because I forgot to add one little thing that I've already shown you in this video, but I'm gonna connect it with this. So Pearl Harbor and 9/11 were the 2 biggest events, okay? And I've shown you all the connections with 9/11, okay? So from Elvis's birthday to 9/11 is 66 years, 8 months, 4 days. 66 is the word twin. Twin equals 66. 8-4 is the 8-4. You know what I mean? So everything's connected to Elvis. And the Twin Towers fell because Elvis had an identical twin that died of birth. Now, so the 2 biggest attacks were Pearl Harbor, which is a water event. And the word pearl equals the word devil. Same as the word earth, same as the word heart. So heart equals that, devil equals that. So don't pay attention to that. I just was throwing that in there. But Pearl Harbor is in Hawaii. Elvis's favorite vacation place was Hawaii, right? And the first king of Hawaii was King Kamehameha. When did they celebrate King Kamehameha Day in Hawaii?
June 11th.
June 11th. Every year they celebrate June 11th, King Kamehameha. And that's Elvis's favorite vacation place, Hawaii. And I showed you the connection with Ohio having the HI in there, Hawaii abbreviation. But now look, so pay attention. So Pearl Harbor happened on 12/7/41, okay? And the 12th prime number is 37, okay? Remember I told you about the 12 being important. So that's basically telling you an EL. And look, that's my birthday. 9/4 from the first of the year is, if you don't add the days, 246 days. If you add the days, 247 days. If you add leap years, 248. Look, you add that up, it's 741. So it's basically connecting to my birthday again, 9/4. Anyway, but look, so Pearl Harbor happened on 12/7/41, right? Look at this. From Elvis's exact birthday to the exact day Pearl Harbor happened, it's 6 years, 11 months, exactly. From Elvis's birthday, the day he's born, exact day, to Pearl Harbor's exact day is 6 years, 11 months. 6/11, all right? And so that was the biggest attack on America, and then the next biggest attack was 9/11. And so 9/11 happens, right? Are you ready for this? So 9/11 happens. Look, so Pearl Harbor was 12/7/41, right? Look, prime numbers for 9/11/2001, 9/11/2001. The prime numbers, these are the prime numbers. Look at the numbers. So 9/11/2001 equals 41. The prime numbers equals 127. 41, 127. Look at that. See? 41, 127. Are you looking at that? Do you understand how impossible that is? What I just showed you. And what buildings fell on 9/11? The 1, the 2, and the 7. 127. See what I mean? And what are the prime numbers for 12 and 7? The 12th is 37. The 7th is 17. There's your EL. 12, 7. EL. I mean, the EL. 1737. Elvis's address was 3717, one of his addresses. See what I mean? 12-7 is the EL. You see what I mean? That's right. And 12 times 7 equals 84. Yes, that's right. 12 times 7 equals 84. All right? So remember, I just showed you that Pearl Harbor, 12-7-41, connects to the primes, right? Now watch this. See the numbers 41 and 127? Look at this. The prime numbers for June 11th, look, the 6th prime is 13, the 11th prime is 31 for 6 and 11. If you take the 13 and 31, the 13th prime number is 41, the 31st prime number is 127. You see that? That's 9/11's primes, 41, 127. The 13th prime and the 31st prime is 41, 127. That's the 6 and 11 prime. 6 prime is 13, 11 prime is 31. Take the 13 and 31, make it into a prime number. 13th prime is 41, 31st prime is 127. 41, 127. I mean, can you believe this? You see what I'm saying? Look, folks, if you believe that these are coincidences, then you're just dumb. You know, there's just no, I mean, I can't help you, man. I can't take it. All right, folks, that's it. I'm going to be sick. I'm not kidding. I'm getting sick to my stomach because I've been sick for I don't know how many days now. Please, folks, pray for me and pray for everyone in the chat because people need prayers. I saw it. So please pray for everybody. Pray for me. Pray for my wife. Pray for our families. Pray for all of God's children, okay? When I say all of God's children, I mean who are truly believers in God, you know, and hopefully the people who aren't, they repent soon, okay? And, you know, look, I'm just saying, folks, I mean, how can you have something like this? How can you, from Elvis's birthday, the day he's born, to the Pearl Harbor day, have this connection? How? 6 years, 11 months. And then I showed you all the other connections with it. That alone tells you it's the two biggest attacks, and they both connect to Elvis. The 9/11, if you saw my videos recently, I just showed it again. The 9/11 stuff. It's an impossible puzzle, man. All right? And the craziest part is that I'm explaining the unexplainable. This is unexplainable, folks, what I'm showing. You know what I mean? That's why you got to know it's from the Holy Spirit, because there's no way to explain something this unexplainable. How the heck can you explain that Elvis is the beast out of the sea? What are you talking about? You know what I mean? And you know what the airport, this is the last thing I'm going to show. You know what the airport in Seattle's called? Look at this. It's called this. Check this out. It's called SeaTac. I did the dots. Forget about the dots. It's called SeaTac because it's Seattle Tacoma. First of all, it's got the cat backwards, right? But look, remember I told you that Elvis is the beast out of the sea. He's the Antichrist. Look at this. The Antichrist out of the sea. Do you see it? The Seattle Antichrist. You see what I mean? SeaTac. The Antichrist out of the sea, right there. Beast out of the sea. Okay? You and watch the beginning of the video if you don't understand what I'm saying. All right? Because I mentioned how the Elvis and Seattle connection way in the very beginning. All right, folks. Anyway, I'm going to end the video in 1 minute. So finish your conversations. If you have any conversations with people, end it. And all right. Any last words? For anyone who got in late to the chat, you got to watch from the beginning or you're not going to understand it. All right. Yeah, I appreciate that. You're welcome. And God bless everybody. And Jesus is God. Okay, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, these three are one. Okay, so if you don't have the Son, you don't have the Father. If you only have the Father and you don't have the Son, you have neither one. You understand? You got to have both. You got to have all three. All right, the Holy Spirit is God. The Father is God. Jesus is God. They're not three gods. It's one God. All right. Jesus is God. All right. Anyway, all right. 30 more seconds, folks. All right. I'm going to end the video. Take care. End the video. Pray for everyone, folks. Jesus is God. End the video.